Sales in Ottawa surged this June, marking the busiest June in years, with year-over-year sales up 10.6% and benchmark prices are on the rise. The delayed spring market has finally hit, so watch on to see why apartment owners might want to still keep a closer eye on the shifting market.
It's July 2025, and today we're looking back at June. Firstly, we notice that sales are up 2.1% compared to the same time period in 2024.
The benchmark price for all homes in Ottawa last month was $634,300. That's up 1.6% increase from July of 2024. Single-family homes saw a similar trend of 1.6% increase, but those reached $707,600. Townhouses saw the biggest increase of 9% year over year, and they reached $467,900. Apartments saw a slight decline at $411,500.
2,933 homes hit the market last month, and by the end of June, there were 4,350 homes on Ottawa's MLS. That's a 13.8% increase in new listings from last year. That's also a 6.6% above the 5-year average.
If no more homes were listed, it would take approximately 2.7 months for the remainder to be sold. That's what we call the absorption rate, or the months of inventory. Right now it indicates a seller's market, but one that slowly is trending towards a balanced market.
These are citywide numbers, but every neighborhood, buyer, and seller are different. So what do these numbers mean for you?
Okay, so let's break down a few key topics for homeowners and home sellers this month. Number one is the idea of a delayed spring market. So we saw a spring months that weren't quite as busy as we had seen in 2024. They were busier than 2023, but not up to the same as the 5-year average. However, we've seen that kind of shift into June, and with June sales 10.6% above last year, it seems like the city is finally catching up on spring activity. If you are buying or selling, expect more competition than usual for July and August. If you are buying, there may be some more options out there. Now, apartments, however, are still kind of struggling. We've seen that with our own listings, apartment listings, and we're certainly seeing properties listed as apartments that are staying on the market longer than usual. So sales for apartments dropped 20.7% year over year with the number of sales, with months of inventory at 4.2. That's higher than the rest of the average. So if you're in the apartment world there, you're looking at a balanced market, and what the rest of the market is more of a seller's market. More supply and rising fees are weighing on demand. So condo fees going up and lots of competition for buyers' dollars. And then finally, townhouses lead in growth. We have seen this from the beginning of the year. Freehold townhouses especially, but also condo townhouses really off to a hot start. Most of the homes that we've sold within a day or a couple of days or a week were townhouses over the course of this year. And the benchmark prices for townhouses across the city have jumped 9%. That's pretty big. That's the highest out of all the categories, actually. So it's great news for current owners and those considering that segment. I mean, you make sure you know that it is a competitive segment.
Catch us online at nickfinetis.ca and follow us on all of our social media channels.
We are Ottawa's People First Realtors. If the information today resonated with you, share it with someone who's thinking about making a move. And don't forget to subscribe to all our channels for more content.